Hello and welcome to this video tutorial where I will be showing you how to crochet this beautiful textured mini bean stitch. All you need is your yarn and an appropriate sized hook for your yarn, and off we go. So we're going to start by making a slip knot. Pop your hook in and pull things tight. Then you are going to want to crochet an even number of chains and then add on one extra. So essentially an odd number of chains. And there we are. As I'm demonstrating, I am only doing a small sample, so I have crocheted 15 chains. So now that I have my odd number of chains, I'm going to start by working into the third chain from the hook. So not this chain or loop that's still on the hook, but the full chains underneath. So that's 1, 2, 3 down here. Now, if you'd like to keep the very bottom of your work very neat, I suggest that you actually turn your chain over. And you should be able to see, if I put my hook through one, these little bumps on the back of your chain going down in a straight line. Now, if you work through these, your work will be even neater. So you're going to skip the first and second bump and work into that third bump just here. You're going to pop your hook through that bump, yarn over and pull up a loop. So you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, put your hook through the same bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, so you have 4 loops on your hook. You're then going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. You're going to do a chain stitch to secure this mini bean stitch that you have just created. You're then going to, again, working on the back, skip over that next little bump and go into the next stitch. So wiggle your hook into the next bump, so you've missed one, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over into the same stitch again, pull up a loop, and then you're going to pull through all 4 loops. Chain 1 to secure, and I will meet you when we reach the end of this row. So as you can now see, I have reached the end of my row, and you have these lovely little mini bean stitches going all the way across. Now I have just finished my stitch, so I am going to chain 1 to secure it. And because I'm at the end of the row, I'm going to do an additional chain 1 before I turn. So just like at the very start where we skipped 2 chains, you're going to have 2 chains at the very start. Now, in order to work your next mini bean stitch, obviously you don't have your chains anymore. If you look at your mini bean stitch a little more closely, you've got the main body of the stitch here, and next to it on the side, you've got this little loop. So it's this little loop that we are going to be working into. So again, pop your hook through that little loop on the side, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull up another loop just as before. Again, we're down to 4 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 4, chain 1 to secure it. Then move across to the next mini bean stitch, and again, you've got the big part of the stitch here and this little bit on the side where you've got a hole. It's that hole we're working into. So again, we're going to insert our hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, insert our hook and pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, pull through all 4, chain 1 to secure it. And we're going to continue until we reach the end of our row. I'll meet you there. So there we go, we now have 2 rows of mini bean stitch. Next we're going to do our securing chain, do our turning chain, and then start going back the other way. So it's this very simple 1 row repeat that's going to keep going over and over and over until your project is the size that you would like. I hope that you have found this tutorial helpful. If you have, please like and subscribe so that you'll hear when my next tutorial comes out.